everybody. Happy Black History Month. It is still Black History Month. And even though, we're Black all day, every day, all week, all year long, in February, that's when we really get to celebrate our history, our culture, our contributions to Canada and to world civilizations. And one way to do that is to share stories about the Black experience, whether it's in Canada or in the diaspora. And all the way back in 2003, myself, Tashome Nkrumah, and a wonderful lady by the name of Soshi Bryan decided that one good way to do that would be to um, encourage literacy by going to the Ottawa Public Library and pulling out whatever books they had that talks about our experience and are written by people who look like us, and then have grown-ups in the community read to our kids. And so here we are, 18 years later. Yes, 18 years later. And we're still going strong, and there's still an appetite for these storytelling and story reading sessions. In our cultures, the oral tradition is really, really, really strong. And over the years, we've had an excellent partnership with the Ottawa Public Library. We are in a pandemic. Usually, we would be in that beautiful little program room downstairs, right? The kids who were there last year and the year before would remember that wonderful room with the magic carpet and the magic reading chair and all the beautiful posters, etc. But we're in a pandemic. So this year we're doing it virtually. And I hope you are going to enjoy this session. I'm going to pass it over to my friend and colleague, Joanne Robinson, who has been brilliantly helping us organize this event. And she's going to tell you a bit more.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. I am so honored to be here with Sarah. Sarah had been doing this program by herself for such a long time. And when I was the president of the Jamaican Association, we decided that we would join with Jaku Combet in a program called Under the Mango Tree. So Under the Mango Tree focused on seniors reading to youth, and sometimes the youth would come back and read to the seniors. We then joined with Sarah in her reading program, and we've been here ever since. Over the years, the program has expanded and changed. We now have seniors reading, we have middle-aged, I guess I would say, people reading, and we also have readings in French. So we have everything for everyone and everything that everyone could need. So I am just going to start you right off. We have 3 fabulous readers. These readers have been with us for a number of years. And what I will do is we will say the 3 readers, we'll have the 3 stories, and then we will come back to you. So our first 3 readers are Sophia Robinson, Arnold Tarabu, and Denise Moore Isaacs. So let us welcome them and enjoy the stories.
Hi, my name is Sophia, and I'll be reading The Princess and the Pea. It's written and illustrated by Rachel Isadora. Once upon a time, there was a prince. The prince wanted to marry a real princess, so he traveled all over the world in hopes of finding such a lady. He met many princesses, but it was difficult to tell whether they were real ones. Iskawaran. Selam. Jumbo Habari. There was something about each princess that was not quite right. So the prince came home again and was sad. One evening there was a terrible storm. Suddenly a knocking was heard at the gate. The old king went to open it. there was a princess standing at the gate. But good gracious, what a sight the rain and wind had made her look! And yet she said she was a real princess. "Ah, we shall soon find out if she is real," said the queen. So she went into the bedroom, where she laid a pea upon the bedstead. Then she took 20 mattresses and laid them on the pea, and then put 20 feather beds on top of the mattresses. On this the princess had to lay for the night. The next morning, the princess was asked about how she slept. "Oh, very badly," said the princess. "I scarcely closed my eyes all night. Heaven only knows what was in the bed, but I was lying on something hard, so that I am black and blue all over." "That's horrible," said the king. Now they knew she was a real princess, because she had felt the pea right through 20 mattresses and 20 feather beds. Nobody but a real princess could be as sensitive as that. So the prince took the princess for a wife. The pea was put in a museum, where it may still be seen, if no one has stolen it. There. That is a true story. 3 ways to say hello in Africa. Ethiopia, Selam. Somalia, Iskawaran. Kenya, Jambo Habari. And that is the princess and the pea.
Good afternoon and welcome to 2021 Storytime. My name is Arnold Tabaro and I will be reading Où se cache l'ourson? As every year, I try to pick a French book to add a little variety. So, Où se cache l'ourson? La bibliothèque, un château magique. Viens dans le château magique une fois que tu seras grand. Chacun de ses murs est tapissé d'une foule de livres intéressants. Ils atteignent une hauteur telle qu'ils touchent presque le ciel. Tu ouvres des yeux immenses, car chaque livre est une nouvelle aventure qui commence. Simon ouvre une fenêtre des mots. Peux-tu deviner ce qu'il voit? Quelques animaux jouent dans les bois. Voulez-vous jouer avec moi? Demande Simon. Bien sûr, répondent les lapins, le caneton, le raton et l'ourson. Nous jouerons à cache-cache avec toi. Nous nous cacherons en premier. Ferme tes yeux, ne triche pas. Puis ils partent se cacher. Un, 2, 3. Prêt, pas prêt, j'y vais, dit Simon. Je vais d'abord chercher Canton, dit Simon. Il regarde derrière un arbre. Est-ce que Canton est là? Simon regarde sous une grosse pierre. Est-ce que Canton s'y trouve? Peut-être Canton se cache-t-il chez lui, dit Simon. Alors il court à l'étang. Il voit des tortues, des poissons, des grenouilles, mais pas Canton. Puis il regarde entre les roseaux. Te voilà, Canton, chez toi dans l'étang, ta maison, dit Simon. Maintenant, je vais chercher Lapin, dit-il. Où es-tu, Lapin? Simon regarde dans la grange. Est-ce que le lapin se trouve dans la grange? Peut-être le lapin se cache-t-il chez lui, dit Simon. Alors il court dans les champs, il voit des papillons, des abeilles et des sauterelles, mais pas le lapin. Puis il regarde entre les marguerites. Te voilà, lapin, chez toi, dans les champs, où tu habites. Maintenant, je vais chercher Raton. Où te caches-tu, Raton? Simon regarde dans une grotte. Est-ce que Raton y est? Peut-être Raton se cache-t-il chez lui, dit Simon. Alors il grimpe dans un arbre, il voit un écureuil et des oisillons, mais pas Raton. Puis il regarde dans un trou haut de l'arbre. Te voilà, Raton, chez toi dans l'arbre, ta maison, dit Simon. Maintenant, je vais chercher Ourson et gagner la partie, dit Simon. Il courra à la plage. Il regarde partout sur la plage. Il regarde même dans un bateau. Est-ce qu'Ourson s'y trouve? Peut-être Ourson se cache-t-il chez lui, dit Simon. Mais je ne sais pas où habite Ourson. Simon s'assoit sur un vieux tronc, ou peut-être bien habité Ourson, demande-t-il. Raton ne répond pas, Canton ne répond pas, et Lapin ne répond pas. Eh bien, dit Simon, je donne ma langue au chat. Ourson a gagné la partie. Juste en ce moment, le vieux tronc se met à rouler, et tout le monde tombe. Surprise, dit Ourson, vous étiez assis sur mon logis. J'ai gagné la partie. Peut-être je gagnerai la prochaine fois, dit Simon. Et là, je dois rentrer à la maison. Au revoir, puis il ferme la fenêtre de Simon. Merci. Bonne journée. Happy Black History Month.
I'm Denise Isaacs, and I'm here to tell you a story called So Much by Trish Cook and illustrated by Helen Oxenbury. Ready? Let's go. They weren't doing anything, Mom and the baby, nothing really. And then, ding dong! Ooh! Mom looked at the door. The baby looked at Mom. It was Auntie Lala. Auntie Lala came inside with her arms out wide, 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 and one big smile. Ooh, she said, I want to squeeze him. I want to squeeze the baby. I want to squeeze him so much. And she sat the baby on her knee to play clap, clap, stomp your foot. And then she read him a book. Well, they weren't doing anything. Mom and the baby and Auntie Lala, nothing really. And then, ding dong! Hello? Hello? Mom looked at the door. Auntie Lala looked at the baby. The baby looked at Mom. It was Uncle Dexter. Uncle Dexter came inside with his eyebrows raised high, 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 and his lips scrunched up really small, small, small. Hello, hello, he said. I want to kiss him. I want to kiss the baby. I want to kiss him so much. And he put the baby on his shoulders, and it felt shaky, shaky, and he flip-flapped him over until he nearly dropped him. Eee! Well, they weren't doing anything. Mom and the baby, Auntie Lola, Uncle Dexter, nothing really. And then, ding dong! Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Mom looked at the door. Uncle Dexter looked at Auntie Lola. Auntie Lola looked at the baby. And the baby looked at Mom. It was Nana! Nana and Granny Leonie. Nana and Granny Leonie came inside with their handbags cocked up to the side and their umbrella hooked up on their sleeves. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! They said. I want to eat him. I want to eat the baby. I want to eat him so much. Well, they hug him and they love him and they made him feel so cozy, singing songs and dancing until it was time for sleeping. Well, they weren't doing anything. Mom and the baby, Auntie Lola, Uncle Dexter, Nana, Granny Leonie, nothing really. And then, ding dong! Hey, pow, pow! Mom looked at the door. Nana looked at Granny Leonie. Granny Leonie looked at Uncle Dexter. And Uncle Dexter looked at Auntie Lola. And Auntie Lola looked at the baby. It was, cousin! Cousin Stefan and big cousin Jeremiah. Cousin Stefan came inside and he spin up his hat round and round and he do like he riding a horsey. Giddy up, giddy up. Hey, pow, pow, he said. I want to fight him. I want to fight the baby. I want to fight him so much. Well, they wrestle and they wrestle. He pushed the baby first and the baby hit him back. He give the baby pinch and the baby give him slap. And they laugh and laugh and laugh. Well, the house was full, full, full. And they sit down there waiting for the next ding dong. They wait. They wait. But it never came. Mom said, Is everybody all right? And the baby and cousin Stefan start fighting again. Nana and Granny Leonie take out the cards and play dominoes. And Uncle Dexter start to slap them down on the table. And Auntie Lola was playing some records really, really loud. And Mom said, Oh, what madness all around. They weren't doing anything. Mom and the baby and Auntie Lola and Uncle Dexter and Nana and Granny Leonie and cousin Stefan. Nothing really. And then, ding dong, I'm home. And everybody stopped. Mom picked up the baby and they all went to the door. Surprise! Everybody said. And Mom said, Happy birthday, Daddy. And everybody joined in. Then Daddy rubbed the baby face against the whiskers on his chin, and Mom brought out the food that she had been cooking. And they had a party. Well, everybody enjoyed the party. And when it was time for them to go, and everybody tired, the baby wanted to play some more. But Mom said nope, and she put him to bed. But the baby played bounce, bounce with Ted. He played bounce, bounce in his crib. And he remembered everybody saying how they wanted to squeeze and kiss and eat and fight him because they loved him so much.
I enjoyed that so much. We had 3 great readers to start us off. We had 2 in English, 1 en français. I think we're off to a wonderful start, and I will now turn it over to Sarah to introduce the other readers.
Yay! I loved all those stories so much. Et merci beaucoup à Arnold d'avoir présenté une histoire, un livre en français. C'est très important de renforcer la dualité linguistique. So the next readers we have are Sue Ann Hall, my friend Michael Asivero, and the wonderful Barbara Wilson.
Hi everyone, my name is Sue Ann Hall, and today the book I'm going to read for you is The Day You Begin by Jacqueline Woodson, illustrated by Rafael Lopez, and I will be intertwining it with the French version of the book called Un jour tu découvriras. Let's get started. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you. Maybe it will be your skin, your clothes, or the curl of your hair. There will be times when no one understands the way that words curl from your mouth, the beautiful language of the country you left behind. My name is Rigoberto. We moved from Venezuela, and because they don't understand, the classroom will fill with laughter until the teacher quiets everyone. Rigoberto from Venezuela, your teacher says so soft and beautifully that your name and homeland sound like flowers blooming the first bright notes of a song. Il y aura des moments où les mots ne te viendront pas. Ta propre voix, autrefois puissante, deviendra toute petite quand l'enseignante demandera « Qu'avez-vous fait l'été dernier? Racontez votre histoire à la classe. » On est allé en France, dira Sheila. Ce coquillage vient d'une plage du Maine. Un garçon nommé Jonathan montra un bouquet rempli de coquillages si fragiles qu'ils se redisseraient en poussière entre tes mains qui n'ont pas encore voyagé. Je suis allée en Inde avec ma famille et moi en Espagne, en Caroline du Sud. Chaque souvenir sera le rappel triomphant d'un long voyage, de leurs voyages qui n'en finissent plus. And as you stand in front of that room, you can only remember how the heat waved as it lifted off the curb, and your days spent at home caring for your little sister, who made you laugh out loud and hugged you so hard at nap time, you can only remember the books you kept on reading long after she had fallen asleep. And in that room, where no one else is quite like you, you look down at your own empty hands and wonder, what good is this when other kids were flying and sailing and going somewhere? There will be times when the lunch your mother packed for you is too strange or too unfamiliar for others to love as you do. Quand ta propre amie Nadia plissera le nez en disant « Y a quoi là-dedans? » Tu te demanderas pour quelle raison elle ne voit pas le riz sous la viande et le kimchi. Et tu te demanderas pourquoi elle ne sait pas que le riz est l'aliment le plus populaire de la planète. There will be times when the climbing bars are too high, the run is too fast and far, the game isn't one you can ever really play. I don't want him on our team. You can watch. Maybe you can have a turn later. There will be times when the world feels like a place that you're standing all the way outside of. And all that stands beside you is your own brave self, steady as steel and ready, even though you don't yet know what you're ready for. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you, until the day you begin to share your stories. My name is Angelina, and I spent my whole summer with my little sister, you tell the class, your voice stronger than it was a minute ago. Reading books and telling stories, and even though we were right on our block, it was like we got to go everywhere. Your name is like my sister's, Rigoberto says. Her name is Angelina too. And all at once, in the room where no one else is quite like you, the world opens itself up a little wider to make some space for you. This is the day you begin. To find the places inside your laughter and your lunches, your books, your travel, and your stories, where every new friend has something a little like you and something else so fabulously not quite like you at all. The end.
Okay, hello, good afternoon, Black History Ottawa. You can see me. Hi, this is my son Theodore, and I wrote a book that a lot of people are hearing about. My name is Michael Acevero. A lot of people know me as Mikey Wisdom, but today it's Michael Acevero because we wrote a book and he's the author, not the author, the narrator. So narrator, say hello to everybody.
Hi.
And that's his picture on the front of the book. And the name of the book, do you remember the name of the book?
Yes.
What's the name of the book?
My name is my name, and my name can't change.
My name is my name, and my name can't change. And what's the name of the author?
Mikey.
It's Mikey? Okay. My narrator said that he's upset because he's behind the book, and every time we turn the page, you don't get to see him. So every time I turn the page, I'm going to allow the narrator to peek and say hello, if that's okay. So narrator, say hello.
Hello.
Okay. So you ready? My name is my name, and my name can't change. Come and hold it. We wanted to say special thank yous to Mom for caring enough to give us our names, such unbelievable strength. Your love knows no bounds and steadies us all. You have sacrificed to love us at great length. Mom is in the background, but she's too shy to come on camera. Okay, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, ready? Hi there. Don't be shy. Come over and say hello. You didn't open the cover just to sit back there. Come closer. Did you say hello? I'm little right now, for sure this is true, but I have a story to tell. As you can see, I'm just a baby who giggles and smiles really well. My family's not big, my family's not small. It's 2 brothers, my dad and my mom. Here's all about my brothers and me and where our names come from. Say hi. I'm Theodore, but don't call me Teddy. My mother would make a big fuss. If she wanted a teddy, it would have been, so go ahead and see if you must. She isn't being mean, it's a thing with us. To us, names don't need any masking. The origins of a name and the meanings behind get my family excited and asking, where is it from? Who gave it to you? Is it from a king or a queen? What does it mean? Is it one name or 2? Do you kind of see what I mean? Here are just a few names we know. There's Xavier and also Jaya. There's Micah, Javon, Lonnie and Zara, Ryan and Angie and Kaya. Special names and special people, each beautiful, kind, and smart. Ah, but alas, it's story time, so let's go ahead and start. We say hi. It all began a long time ago. It was summer of 2003. My parents were in love. Hey, that's just a fact, and they wanted to have a baby. Yes, a cute baby, a baby boy or a girl. So they tried and they tried and they tried. But there was no baby for quite some time, and this came as quite a surprise. And then came the news so hard to hear, you can't have a baby at all. That is what the doctor said, and after they waited for his call. They wouldn't give up. They never gave in. In fact, they continued to pray. They got on their knees and talked to God and did this every day. Dear Father above, is this your will? We accept it, no questions asked. Maybe we won't be a mom and dad. Perhaps the chance has passed. Then that same year brought a surprise, one that would brighten the day. A baby was coming, a little boy. 3 cheers, hip hip. Hooray. No hooray?
Hooray!
Okay, hold. Maybe hold it. Now remember I told you names are important. That's how we started this narration. So what do you name such a miracle child? Well, Matthew Michael, of course, for appreciation. Not so easy, my friends. It's not just a name. For that you can be quite sure. For that you can be quite sure. Matthew means gift from God, Michael for our daddy, a name that will endure. You see what I mean? Names are not just names. My mommy is onto something wise. That tells us a funny story of mom changing the name not once, not twice, but 10 times. Your dad's a brave guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad, you didn't even fight, right?
I didn't fight. The power of his name does not stop there. There's more magic to share here. Matthew Michael's middle name comes from my late Uncle Warren, a man we all hold dear. My second older brother is a wonderful guy. And believe me, he has a great heart. His name is Nathaniel Terrence Afif. How he got these names is an interesting part. You will see soon enough there's a common thread that ties us together real tight. If you guess Nathaniel means gift from God, congratulations, my friend, you're right. But what about Terence and what about Afif? Those aren't any regular names. Well, one was given from our uncle, you see, the other from a beautiful game. Our Uncle Victor, a very nice guy, said Terence was the name to be given. But the way he got the other name will make you wonder how Daddy's still living. My daddy was at a soccer game, and I don't know how he got this past Mom. Smarty Pants Daddy smelled FIFA backwards, and I don't know how Mom stayed calm. Can Mommy stay calm? Mm-hmm. So here we are, almost at the end. I'm not sure about you, but it feels strange. At last I can tell you about my name and why my name is my name, and my name can't change.
Because that's good.
I was given one truly powerful name, Theodore Maluk Zane. To carry the weight of these powerful names, we might have to rent a big crane. I hope you've guessed it and are laughing by now, or when you start to read the next line. Theodore, you should have guessed by now, means gift of God for the third and last time. Oh, that's what Mommy said. You think it's the last time? Is there going to be a little sister? Nope. My other two names have their own story to tell, with my two brothers and my cousin at hand. Maluk means I'm tender. God is gracious for Zane. Do you see what I mean? Do you understand? Nathaniel liked Maluka, and we liked it too, but it just wasn't meant to be. Maluka was the name of a girl we know, and I'm a boy, as it's plain to see. Boy. And Zane, lovely Zane, happens to be the name Matthew Michael and cousin Angie suggested. Sad as they were that it's not my first name, the order they never contested. So that's the end of my tale, and I hope you enjoyed and learned a thing or two about names. Names are powerful things that should be cherished, and their pronunciation the same. A name says a lot about who you are, though the meanings come from different measure. So take the time to learn and say it right. That way you won't ruffle any feathers. Is that all? There's one more page.
Yeah, there's one last page.
Mommy taught and reminds us to be proud of our full names, to never settle for anything less. We three sons say, we love you and will always remember you and Dad are the best.
There's one more page.
There's one more page?
There's
no more pages.
Oh, but they're all empty?
They're all empty. And that's it.
It's been 9 minutes, people. 9 minutes. Bye. Hope babies and kids have a good night.
Have a good night.
Mm-hmm.
Say adios.
Adios, amigos.
Hi, everyone. Hope all is going well with you today. And I'm Barb, and I have a story for you today. It's called Every Little Thing, and it's based on a song, Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. Bob Marley was a famous singer who lived in Jamaica, and it was adapted by his daughter, Cedella Marley, and it's illustrated by Vanessa Brantley Newton. She did some great illustrations, so I hope you'll listen up. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies, pure and true, saying, "This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be all right. Run to the playground, laugh with my friends and play." Three little birds perched on the sunset, whistling these words, these harmonious sweet in the air. Sometimes you just need to show you care. And you say, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing's gonna be all right. Help in the kitchen, stirring up delicious fun. Three little birds fly by the window, chirping out loud. They're reminding us each day, everyone can make a mistake, they say. And they say, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing's gonna be all right. Lie down this evening, wave to the setting sun. Three little birds nest in the treetops, humming soft rhymes and lullabies. Dreams to keep, whisper, settle, sweet child, and sleep. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be all right. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies, pure and true, saying, "This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be all right." Yes, every little thing is gonna be all right. And I hope you enjoyed that story. And please remember not to worry, wash your hands, and take care.
Oh, I love it. Don't worry about a thing. Thank you so much, Barb, for that reminder to our kids, to our young ones, that no matter how scared or anxious they might feel about the pandemic and all the changes that they've had to go through because of the pandemic, everything's going to be all right in the end. And thank you so much, Michael Asivero. There's a whole story behind the book, which he will tell you when you meet him. But as a continental African with a series of African names, which I never use because I don't like people mispronouncing what I consider to be a sacred part of my identity, I really, really appreciated that story about the importance of names. And then, of course, that first story really, really touched my heart. I'm sure a lot of you have had the experience of being that one black kid in your class of white classmates and, feeling awkward and, no one wanting to play with you, etc. That was pretty much my life growing up throughout. So I could really identify with that. Thank you so much to those wonderful readers for those stories. And I'm going to hand it back over to Joanne for the last series of storytellers. Joanne?
Thank you, Sarah. This is such a fantastic afternoon. As always, I was at least a little bit worried about the online, but our readers have come through 100%. So thank you very much. So our last three readers are Stacey Ann Morris, Nathan Hall, and Tara Morissette. Once Tara's finished, she has a little surprise for you children and mom and dad as well. So here we go.
Hi everyone, my name is Stacey Ann, and today I'll be reading a book called Rocket Says Look Up. And the author is by Nathan Bryan, and it's illustrated by Dapo Adiola. So let's get started. Every night before bed, I set up my telescope and wish upon a star. Mom tells me that I never stop looking up and my head is always floating in the clouds. But she can't tell me that I look up more than my big brother, Jamal, looks down at his silly phone. Look at Jamal looking at his phone. Jamal says I'm called Rocket because I got fiery breath. But Mom says it's because a famous rocket blasted off into space the day I was born. All I know is that one day I'm going to be the greatest astronaut, star catcher, spacewalker who has ever lived, like Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman in space. Did you know Mae Jemison went into orbit around Earth in the space shuttle, even though she was afraid of heights? Wow. I'm totally prepared. I've defied gravity, captured rare and exotic life forms, and built a ship to the stars. For today's mission, I'm going to see something incredible. The Phoenix Meteor Shower. I want everyone to see it with me, so I've made some flyers to hand out. Look at all her friends. This is all the press, all the journalists. Jamal is going to take me to the park to see the meteor shower. But first, we have to go to the supermarket. While he is looking for the milk, I will be trying to find the astronaut food. Did you know meteor showers happen when Earth moves through the trail of dust left by a comet? Did you know most meteors are smaller than a grain of salt? Did you know meteors are bits of dust burning up in the atmosphere? Hey, did you know the best time to see a meteor shower is when it's dark with no clouds? In the supermarket, when Kathy, the cashier, isn't looking, I grab the microphone. Uh-oh. For one night only, come out and witness the amazing Phoenix Meteor Shower! And everyone looks up. Kathy takes her microphone back as I hand out my flyers to the other people in the line. Oh, I think Jamal might be a tiny bit annoyed with me. The Phoenix Meteor Shower will be coming soon. We better drop off the shopping and get to the park fast. Look out! Uh-oh. That wouldn't have happened if you had just looked up. Now Jamal is even more annoyed with me, and he says he won't take me to the park anymore. Uh-oh. He looks quite upset. But when we get home, Mom saves the day. Come on, Jamal, she says. Put the phone down and take your little sister to the park. Yes! I jump up and do my famous victory dance around the room. Look at her moves. She is dancing. I grab my jetpack backpack, but Jamal is still glued to his game. Wait till I complete this level, Rocket, he grumbles. And we're about to leave, the doorbell rings. Ding dong! Wow, it's half the people from my street, and they're all holding my flyers. To the park, I yell at the top of my lungs. Everyone is so excited. My neck is aching from staring up into the night sky, but I won't stop. I can't miss it. Suddenly, the park goes silent. Even the birds are holding their breath. Everyone points their telescopes and binoculars up at the sky. Everyone but Jamal, who is still looking down at his phone. There's Jamal with his phone, still looking down. I think I see it, I shout. But it's just a plane flying overhead. Everyone moans and groans. We wait and wait and wait. One by one, people start to leave. Maybe the Phoenix meteor shower was a myth after all. Maybe that's why Jamal didn't want to come along. Maybe everyone is upset with me for wasting their time. I've never, ever felt this sad before. Jamal looks at me for the first time today. It feels like the first time ever. I've turned off my phone off, sis, he says. I'm sorry for making you wait for nothing, Jamal. Let's go home. But suddenly, there's a big, bright light in the sky. Look up! Let's see. The Phoenix meteor shower! I'm speechless, Jamal says. He pulls out his thermos and pours me a cup of hot chocolate. Yummy. We both sit down on the hill, watching meteors zoom across the sky. Look at them. Wow. I'm so happy we looked up and saw them together. Did you know one day I'm going to have a meteor shower named after me? The end. Thank you so much for listening to this story.
What's up, kids? Today we're going to be reading The King of Kindergarten. The morning sun blares through your window like a million brass trumpets. It sits and shines behind your head like a crown. Mommy says that today you are going to be the king of kindergarten. You'll use a golden brush to clean ye royal chiclets. You'll wash your own face with a cloth bearing the family crest. You'll dress yourself neatly in hand-picked garments from far-off villages of Osh and Kosh Bagosh. You will be ready to reign. My baby is heading to school, Mommy will say during breakfast. But you're not a baby. Could a baby wolf down a tower of pancakes the way you can? I don't think so. You're growing up so fast, Daddy will say. And he'll be right. I can't stay the same size forever, can I? You'll say. One day I'll be taller than you, Daddy, and you'll be my little man. Daddy will laugh, but you won't be joking. Then a big yellow carriage will deliver you to a grand fortress. As you walk up the towering doors, you'll remember Mommy saying, "Hold your head high and greet everyone with a brilliant, beaming, majestic smile, for you are the king of kindergarten." Your teacher will welcome you with a warm smile and a friendly "Good morning." She'll be delighted by how you recite your name with pride. When you head to your royal seat, the kids at your round table will wave and say hi, like they've been waiting on you all summer. So you smile back, return the wave, and greet them with a cheerful, "Hi, everybody." The truth is, you couldn't wait to meet your kindergarten kingdom either. Your teacher will go over the classroom rules, and you'll discuss important matters such as shapes, the alphabet, and the never-ending mysterious numbers. She'll even read a book about trucks, trains, and tractors. Whew, that sounds like a lot. But you're the king of kindergarten, so piece of cake. You'll show your bravery at recess when you pick up one of your classmates and say, "Mary, do you want to play with me?" Not only will she say yes, but she'll lead the way in helping you save the kingdom battling a fire-breathing dragon. In the cafeteria, the boy sitting next to you will be missing dessert. You'll have packed your favorite chocolate pudding with an extra cup just in case. So you'll say to him, "You want a pudding, Howie?" He'll say thanks, but you won't mind at all, because what could be cooler than sharing with a new friend? After a royal rest, you will arise to sing and dance and bop to a rhythmic beat. The day will be one you'll never forget. At the end of it, your teacher will wish you all a magnificent evening and bid you farewell until dawn. On your way back home, you'll think of all the things you can't wait to tell your parents. I made a bunch of new friends. My teacher is nice, and recess is the best thing ever. And tomorrow, it will begin again. Another day, as the charming, the wonderful, the kind, the king of kindergarten.
I am Black history in the making. You are Black history in the making. To all the mothers who raise us and the fathers who guide us, to the aunties, uncles, guardians, to our community who support us, you are Black history in the making. To those who teach and those who preach, you're Black history in the making. To those who advocate and fight for us, to those who stand up and bleed for us, you are Black history in the making. To those who dance our story, to those who sing our story, those who write and recite our story, you are Black history in the making. To those who design our tapestry, who weave our tapestry, and to those who strut our tapestry, you are Black history in the making. To those who farm it, to those who prepare it and serve it, you're Black history in the making. To those who announce it, post it, and promote it, you are Black history in the making. To those who capture it, to those who compose it, to those who celebrate it and elevate it, you are Black history in the making. To those who organize it and build it, and those who invest it and own it, you're Black history in the making. To our children who glow in their own, to our children who have something to say, we want to hear it. To those who want to play, we want to share it. To every his story and her story, children, you are our Black history in the making. Happy Black History Month. Hi, my name is Tara Morissette of Caribbean Fit Vet. Now, in order to recognize that we are Black history in the making, we need to dance. And I've got the perfect song. It's by an artist called Josiana Robinson of Bermuda, and it's called, guess what? Celebrate. So listen, clear your space, make some room, because you know how we do it. Get up, let's dance. Are you ready for this? All right, give me 2 steps to the side like this. Right here, I want to give you a step touch, step touch. Come on, celebrate your body's movement. Give me 2 steps to the side again. Nice and easy. Beautiful, right? Oh, you're looking good. Step touch right here. Step. Oh, come on. That's right. Come on now. Open up. Celebrate yourself. Black history in the making, y'all. That's who you are. Come on. Celebrate. All right, give me 2 steps to the side again. Come on. Come on. Woo! Give me a step touch right here. Come on. Yes. I like it. 2 steps to the side. Come on. All right, step touch. You're looking good, y'all. Celebrating yourselves like that. Woo! All right, celebrate. Come on, take it out. Put those hands up in the air. How we do it? So worthy of it. All right, take it out. Can you hear me? There you go. Yes, we can. Australia. That's right. Take it out right here. Beautiful. You're looking good. Celebrating yourself. Do it. Come on. What you got? Woo! That's much right here. Yes. All right, take it over. Black history in the making. That you are. Beautiful. Thank you. Happy Black History Month. Be beautiful. Be Black history in the making. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Tara. Oh, see, that's the one thing I miss about not being able to be gathered together in that wonderful program room at the Nepean Centerpoint branch of the Ottawa Public Library. Of course, as you can see, Tara is a dance and fitness instructor, Caribbean Fit Fet. I highly recommend, and that's a great way truly to celebrate Black history in the making, because indeed we are. We are Black history, and we are a work in progress. Thank you so much to Nathan Hall, who has been with us on several occasions for this very event. Yes, King of Kindergarten, y'all. And of course, the wonderful Stacey Ann Morris, who's always so amazing and is one of our readers who has been with us for quite some time. And I'd like to really thank all of the readers who took the time to record all of their readings. And some of them went really fancy with, the music in the background and everything. Wonderful. Amazing. I'd really like to also thank BIA Media, who have made it possible for us to bring this event to you virtually. So please look up BIA Media and please support them and consider them for your virtual events. And Joanne, I mean, like Joanne said, when we met and she discovered this program, I was doing it alone. And now I have Joanne, who is just completely coordinating all of this and helping recruit all the readers, and then coordinating, in this case, coordinating all of the recording sessions and helping BIA Media organize them, and also planning the program for today. I'd also like to thank the board members of Black History Ottawa who support Joanne and I in what we do. Jean-Marie Guerrier. I mean, we couldn't have done this without you. And even though we are not at the Ottawa Public Library, again, I would like to thank them for 18 years of support. And hopefully soon we'll be able to go back to that wonderful program room for in-person sessions. So for all the parents and the guardians who were watching today with their young ones, with their kids, please, I implore you, go to the Ottawa Public Library. They have so many books. Every year I am stunned at the increased diversity of books that they have that talk about not just the Black experience, but the Brown experience and the Indigenous experience for children of all ages. Library use is important. Please support your public libraries. And then there's the authors. Michael Acivero read us his own book that he wrote. This is a Black author from Ottawa. Please go look up that book. My name's my name, and my name can't change. And buy up as many copies as you can. And yeah, I don't know if Joanne wants to come back in and give us her closing thought. Joanne?
Thank you, Sarah. I think it was
Yes.
wonderful
Wasn't
afternoon.
it?
It went so well. And yes, some of the stories, the graphics and the expressions, I felt like I was there with them, like we were back in the library. Hopefully next year we can be back in the library, but for now, this is great.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Sarah, because 18 years, oh my goodness, and this is so sustainable, and we have so much more to look forward to. So thanks for everyone for coming out.
Merci.
Thank you for bearing with us with the videos. Jean-Marie, thank you so much. Poor Jean-Marie, I don't think he got any sleep, but anyway. Thank you. Alain, thank you so much from BIA Media. And we will see you again next year, hopefully in person. Take care.